Hello everybody and Justin, welcome back to Spy X Family episode 4. In the last episode, we had a family outing, or as Anya put it, a family outing. And I just realized when looking at the title of the previous episode to try to recall what exactly happened that outing sounds like a vaguely British town, right? Where are you from, mate? I'm from Yorkshire, Chesterborough. Where are you from? I'm from Ooting, mate. Basically. Tell me it doesn't. Tell me Ooting doesn't sound like a vaguely British town. And yeah, that's basically all that happened. A family outing with Anya, Yor, and Loid. He really Loid to them, in it. Sorry. I won't use pretend British accents anymore. um, I guess Yor showed some of her skills, and Loid showed some of his skills, and they managed to catch a purse snatcher. And now it's time for the interview for Anya's school, I'm assuming. How much did the outing help them? It probably helped Anya a little bit, because now she no longer says that she spent her entire day locked in a room watching TV and feeling abandoned and whatnot. She has other things to talk about. How they went to a park, how they did this, how they did that. So hopefully it's gonna go well. But knowing this series, it's not gonna go quite well. There's always gonna have to be something that goes ever so slightly wrong, for comedic effect, of course. I don't envision any drama ever having place in this series. It's supposed to be just sweet, funny, warm family and their misadventures. And I want that. I want more of that. So let's not spend the time talking. Let's spend the time watching. How about that? Huh. Okay. Spike's Family, episode 4, version by subs, please. It's gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're starting right from the OP. I love this OP. The art style in particular. Rooibos with cinnamon and orange. Unsweetened yet again. I'm eliminating sugar from my drinks. I have a water filter, pour some water. I have flavored teas that don't even need sugar. I only put sugar in my coffee. And that's basically it. And I guess cocoa when I drink cocoa. And grain coffee when I drink grain coffee. One happy family. One happy spy. X family. Okay, let's go. Gembaruzoi. Why the suitcase? Are you traveling that far for the college? Autobots, roll out! Teachers, students, principal. Yep, teachers. Even before they step a foot in the school. That's interesting. That's hardcore. Damn. Oh, you do know something elegant, something about elegance. I always wanted to be this dapper, you know? Have a nice coat, a pocket watch, a pair of binoculars on a stick. I'm gonna dress like that one day. Mark my words. Yep. Yep. Ah, Yor. Very elegant indeed. Oh, the handwriting. Yeah. Uh, a background check. What's in your briefcase? A test? The things you do for more merit. He's gonna get the kid out without worrying about sewage. Because he has spare clothes in the briefcase. Is that it? Yep. If anybody would, it would be Loid. What a power move. We're testing the entire fucking family. Is that gonna become a running theme? That the headmaster is trying to expose them as inelegant. An actual accident? Loid to the rescue. With the black metal face paint. Dropkick? No, just some finger strikes, and it's down. Anya, though? Like father, like daughter, I guess. Compassion and understanding of animals. Was that elegant? I'm guessing it was. It was so elegant, it made the motherfucker JoJo pose. uh, a third suit with a dapper top hat this time. uh, Always carry at least 3 changes of clothes with you. Got it. You're scared, yep. Because it doesn't depend on you now, it depends on Anya. Yep. Another battle. Background check has been run, I see. More than you know. And he probably fancies Yor. So he's gonna be jealous. Yep. And elegant. Don't forget about elegance. Henry Henderson. Oh boy. She literally does. Peanuts. Not easy. You know why? You know why you're getting irritated, my dude? You know full well. Anya Ganbaru. Do you remember those? Ah. Ah. Elegant. Of course. Very elegant. Almost. Very hard. She's extremely elegant, isn't she? She's an assassin! Solid 5 out of 10. Hmm. Yor? You won't be able to remain calm, would you? There we go! Restrain yourself! It is. Yep. Stand up for yourself. Yes! Yes! It was a very elegantly executed punch. A very elegant hit. I concur. I mean, he's not wrong. Yep. But this time you don't have other choice. Yeah, it's not like you can do anything else. Oh, that's it. I I guess that's it. That felt like no time at all. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what was the quality of my commentary during this episode because I was so engrossed in it. I'm rarely ever this engrossed in any piece of media I consume. Genuinely. Okay, the next mission is. I have absolutely no clue what happened in that preview, but whatever happened, that's our next mission. Okay. Uh, let's go through it again. Let's go through it again. OP, OP, OP. Is it just me, or is the OP like really long? A minute and a half almost. Not even almost, pretty much a minute and a half. Verbal etiquette, personal belongings. I was wondering why Loid is carrying that briefcase with him, but apparently not without a reason. Apparently not without a reason. He had like full 2 changes of clothes there. And the school is damn the strictness of it. Holy shit. The moment you walk through the gates, you are being judged. You are being evaluated. Fucking Mane Tekel Fares. And you can fail right from the get go. You dressed incorrectly, you fail. Your kid is walking weird, you fail. Damn. Examinees this year lack refinement. Uh, for a moment, or rather, yeah, early on, when I saw this man in the ending, I think no, he doesn't appear in the opening, but in the ending, when I saw him in a preview, when I saw him here, I really thought he's gonna be like the villain, kinda sorta like not a villain, but a comedic sort of villain. One that's trying to expose the family of forgers of being completely inelegant and is throwing shit at them, and they are always coming up on top, and that kind of dynamic. But no, no. Especially later on. Especially later on, it's shown that he's a genuine character and a genuinely great one. Paying their respects to the statue of our founder, yep. I'm gonna do what needs to be done. I haven't the slightest clue who he is, but I'm gonna do what Loid is doing. Baldy head. uh, solve if you understand how to read the clock. What can the 2 hour? What the current time? Time. I mean, Anya isn't incorrect in the first question here. This clock is showing time. Duh, why are they even asking that? Clocks show time, stupid. Uh, Anya Forger. Yeah, I can't quite read the rest. Alas. Might they be an impromptu family? You don't even know how close you are. We must ascertain whether or not they have true elegance. And the first trap. If you help the kid, you risk soiling your clothes with sewage. And that's inelegant. I mean, you won't be going around in clothes dirty with sewage, would you? But thankfully, they have it all rehearsed, like literally. Every single eventuality they have rehearsed, they are prepared. There is someone who needs our help, please. Shows the compassion that Anya has and her ability to observe, I guess. You wouldn't dare sully your clothes with sewage. How will he elegantly get through it? Well, pull the kid out, of course. Use my handkerchief. But they are prepared. Change of clothes for Anya and a change of clothes for Loid. I think it's even like slightly different style of clothes. Let me take a good look at his initial. Yeah, now here at first he's wearing a suit without a whatchamacallit, the sleeveless part of a suit. Also, by the by, I like the attention of detail. The thing in the breast pocket, I have no clue how it's called in English. In Polish, it's poszetka, and the pocket is called brustasza. And the last button of his suit remains unbuttoned. I like the attention to detail. I really do. And his next suit is a different style with the under thing. Again, with the thing in his pocket, in his breast pocket. Although, no, his previous suit might have also had the undersuit thing. And the undersuit thing also has the last button unbuttoned. I spent way too much time researching like proper etiquette and proper dress codes and whatnot back in the days. I I think it was because I got my like first proper suit because my aunt was having a wedding, and I got my first proper suit, like proper tailored to me, and I spent a lot of time researching. I ordered a pocket watch from AliExpress or something, but I did order it. I researched where that pocket watch should be pinned. Second button from the top, by the by. I got myself a breast pocket piece of cloth, the poszetka, or whatever it's called in English, and I really spent way too much time researching that than I had any business of doing. It wasn't a party at like the Queen's. It was just a wedding of my aunt, but I was a weird kid. Mm. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to change. Brilliant, so smart and elegant. We're supposed to be testing the child. The child, no! We are testing their entire families. God damn you, forgers! I will prove that you're not elegant. The parents of a child who scores 30 points must also be only worth 30 points. I'll make you reveal your true identity yet. that's when I got the idea that he might be the character that's gonna constantly keep throwing shit at them, trying to get them to fail. I don't know, serving lobster at school cafeteria with like 50 different utensils and observing which kid is picking what, and focusing on Anya picking like the correct fork and the correct knife or whatever the fuck you use to eat lobster out of the 50 spread in front of her. But maybe not. Maybe not. And an actual accident. Would you look at that? Why would you? Who told you to go that far? I thought you did it. What? No, it's just genuine accident. Uh, and the CEO of a central bank. Of course, Loid to the rescue. Anya is getting overloaded. That's gonna become an issue, I feel. That's the one I need to stop, but I'll have to use my gun. I love the detail on this bowl that it has a like corpse paint, essentially. I love it. I love the corpse paint on this bowl. I have to use my gun. Well, you don't need to. Your wife has 2 guns. 1 and 2. And she's not afraid to use them. That's animated on once. Yeah, for additional smoothness. Zoom, just after image. Notice how it's not even a smear. It's an after image. And then a tiny little shockwave. 1 punch. 2 punch. Not even a punch, just a touch. Jump. Somersault. Because why not? Might as well be extra. And a superhero landing. Well, almost. A kick, not a kick, a sweep. Position 0. Now she's just being extra with this pose. She didn't need to do any of that, but she did. Ripped pantyhose. Ripped skirt. The look on her face like she would murder you, because she absolutely would. And done. Okay, how do I... Subtitles. How do I turn the subtitles off? There we go, subtitle visibility off. Both of them, please. And fucking saved. Eventually, I'm gonna get all those screen grabs and make emotes on my server. Not quite yet, but eventually. And of course, Anya can understand, well, not quite understand, but she can feel the emotions of animals. I wonder if that's gonna come into play eventually. Compassion and love for animals. And they will go home now. And he witnessed all of it. And it was extremely elegant. So elegant. So elegant. It made him JoJo pose. This man, I swear. Elegance. This frame's kind of weird. One of his eyes is higher than the other, but it's just frame. It's I'm just noting it down because it's funny looking. I'm not trying to dig at this animation because the animation itself is absolutely spectacular. Help us avoid a crisis, thank you. And you have bested me today. The fuck are you talking about, dude? To give us all the time to collect ourselves after this chaos. Well, we don't need the time. Have no fear, we came prepared. Third set of clothes for Anya. Second set of clothes for Yor. Third set of clothes for Loid. Each and every set of clothes more and more dapper than the previous one. I mean, holy shit! Just look at Loid. 2-row undersuit thing, like weird metal ring on the thing. I forgot the English name for it. I'm so excited. I forgot the name of what's it called. What's it called? It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. Google Translate. Help me. Help me, Google Translate. Tie. Or cravat. Cravat. Well, I guess if I just said its Polish name, cravat, it would be perfectly understandable, but guess I'm gonna call it a tie. The ring on his tie. The top hat. I want to dress like that one day. Gonna need to lose a couple of kilo. I'm probably gonna shave my face bald, but I don't want to do that. I don't look good without facial hair. Believe you me. Uh, yeah, it's not about elegance anymore. They are just genuinely scary. And this weird shirt that he has, with just like two tiny little flaps that cover the tie, and a thing in the back, a loop to hold the tie in. First time I see this style of a dress shirt. I'm every single shirt I ever owned, every single like elegant shirt I ever owned and I ever seen was like this, where only the knot of the tie sticks out and the rest of the tie is hidden under the collar. This is the first time I see a shirt that only has like two tiny little flaps on the collar. Interesting. I'm learning so much about fashion. You truly thought you could apply to our school? Yeah. And of course, he has like a listening device in there, and he's actually nervous because, yeah, exactly. The success of this mission doesn't depend on him. It also depends on Yor, and it also depends on Anya. It's, I mean, it's a common sentiment, really, when you have to only depend on yourself. It comes easy because you can trust yourself. And if you cannot trust yourself, then, well, there's only yourself to blame if you happen to fail. If you have to trust on others, well, that's much harder because you don't have full insight into their minds, into their abilities and whatnot, so you can't assess them properly, and you can never be so sure. I had pretty much the exact same feeling when the whole, uh, funny virus business started. If it was all dependent on me, I would have absolutely no issue just, living and without any sort of fear. I'm vaccinated, I'm boosted, I'm wearing a mask and whatnot. But my own safety depended on random damn ass fucking shits around me. So that kind of makes me anxious. Where it doesn't matter that I have a face mask because 20 other people in the store don't, and they're coughing on fucking mandarins on display. Hmm. Never found it so hard to breathe as I do now. Yeah, the fear of letting someone else decide my success or failure. As if Anya needed any more pressure. Hop. And just stiff landing. I love it. The most crucial moment of Operation Strix. The forgers shall prevail. Indeed. Housemaster of Dorm 5. English teacher, mild-mannered, sincere, conservative. And students are very fond. It's kind of odd that he's openly talking about how they met. Because I thought their marriage certificate was backdated. I guess they can lie about when exactly they met. Yeah, actually, okay. A lie based on truth is the best kind of lie because it's the hardest to see through, the hardest to invalidate. It's easier to lie about when exactly you met at that tailor shop than to spin up a complete fake story about how you met. Okay, yeah. I was in awe of her grace. The more we spoke, the more I felt like she was a kindred spirit. You don't even know how much. And Yor is genuinely blushing here. Loid is a wonderful person, he's very considerate. Yeah, of course, one dude has to play the villain, Murdoch Swan. Even his name, Murdoch. He teaches economics, is arrogant, greedy, and callous, of course. Housemaster of Dorm 2. The only son of the former headmaster in a legacy hire. And his wife filed for divorce. He lost custody. So a happy family is, of course, his weak spot, and he will try to attack that. Sorry, I'm just looking at their suits. I don't know why. Why I chose to apply to our school? Well, because, of course, it's the greatest school in the world. Why else? You're all very knowledgeable and cultured. And the instructors are second to none. And Henry Henderson teaches history and is elegant. That's like the one and only subjective that's the one and only not subjective description of his personality. Elegant. He's all about elegance. Curious child. She sees right through. Well, not because she's smart, not because she's intelligent, the opposite actually, but because she can read your mind. But of course, nobody knows that. Nobody knows. I mean, it's only Anya that knows everything. Loid doesn't know Yor is an assassin, doesn't know Anya is a mind reader. Yor doesn't know Loid is a spy, doesn't know that Anya is a mind reader. Anya, she knows all three of those things. She's a picky eater. Would that be her biggest shortcoming? Her being a picky eater? Yeah, probably. As far as we've seen, at least. I spoiled her, but I want to become more strict. Loid does more of the cooking. You're joking! What kind of a wife can't cook for her husband? God fucking damn it, the audacity of this motherfucker. You should probably be stricter with yourself before you worry about the child herder. I'm such a manly man and such a great example that my wife left me. You should follow my footsteps. Jesus. Both of those are things women are expected to do. Well, no fucking wonder your wife left. Yeah, why are you getting all bothered by it? It's not even your real wife. Why am I having feelings? What is this? Be still, my beating heart. Your name and address: Berlin, West District, Anya. What did she say? Like Morger, Horger, Holger. We go to museums. We eat the operas. I guess you could like eat an opera cake. And yeah, I need to. Uh, what did she say? I'm to find out what the boss of the organization is planning. I thought she's gonna say that I want to go to social gatherings, but I guess this has more of a comedic effect. And yeah, she's ambitious. She's curious about the headmaster. She wants to make it to the top, just as the headmaster did. And yeah, that's quite elegant. She's gonna be my protege. I have a feeling that's how it might end up. That Henry is gonna kinda take Anya as his protege. That'd be interesting. That'd be cool. Not gonna lie. You happen to know the name of the principal? Benedict. Benedict Advent Goodheller. Close enough. Close enough, Anya. You did good. Close enough. Uh, dancing with death over and over to get prey. He's a specialist in yeah, he's a specialist in mental health. And my mother is just very nice. Perfect 100. And they are both touched by it. Because it's actually genuine. Right? That's a very interesting dynamic here. Because the whole family business started from a point of not being genuine, at least from the point of Loid, because he needs the whole family for his mission, for Yor, because she needs a boyfriend to show her brother. But from Anya's point, it's genuine. It's like the first actual family she has. First, she's been in that institute that's been experimenting on children and whatnot. Then she was in an orphanage, not just one. She was just being bumped from one orphanage to another. Now she has an actual genuine family. Well, genuine in quotes, but now she does have a family. But it starts being more and more genuine also from Loid's and Yor's side. Just look at their expressions, right? It started as something fake, but they are truly making a family now. Would you score your old mother or your new mother higher? Why is she crying? That's interesting. Did she remember her own mother? I don't suppose so. Is she crying because she never had a mother? Because Yor is her like first maternal figure, essentially. Is she crying because of the pressure of the stress? Because she doesn't know a good answer to that question, and she knows, or at least she thinks, that if she fails, then Loid also fails, and that means he no longer has a need for her. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. Abandonment issues, essentially. She's extremely stressed about trying to pass this interview because she believes that if she doesn't, Loid is just going to return her to an orphanage. I think that might be why she's crying. I think that might be it. We need to remain calm. Yeah. What if he's being slanderous? Yeah. Well. Yeah. It's like I should just stay calm. Just stay calm, Loid. Stay calm. There's no need for any of that. Restrain yourself. You're the very very picture, very image of calm. Solve the issue elegantly. It was a mosquito. I really like this. If making light of a child's feelings is part of our establishment's educational policies, then I'm afraid we have chosen the wrong school. Yep, perfect. Lloyd is really showing his paternal instincts, so to speak. He really is a father now. Not just pretend father, he actually is a father now. They're an actual genuine family. There's no doubt in my mind about it. And my respect for Henry just skyrocketed. Just skyrocketed. Lloyd just said that the instructors of the prestigious Eden College are second to none. And now this is an instructor. People are putting so much faith in your school, and there's this motherfucker who sullies the school's name? Who was it that truly disgraced our school? And the most satisfying punch. The most satisfying, the most elegant punch. Not even breaking a sweat, still holding his walking stick. Perfect posture, perfect punch. The picture of elegance itself. That was rather elegant. I concur. Henry Henderson, I concur. It was very elegant of you. You definitely failed. Well, not quite. I felt yet again as a spy. I let unnecessary feelings get in the way of the mission. But those feelings make you more believable as a family unit, don't they? Think of it that way. And of course, Anya is feeling guilty of it. And of course, she's scared that she's gonna be returned to an orphanage. Really, for an anime that is mostly funny, wacky shenanigans, fish out of water kind of scenario, with some warm family moments and some haha moments, can get heavy, can't it? Right? The whole thing here, the whole discussion here, what Henry is thinking and feeling. All of that very, very real, very visceral, very heavy. And then this moment of Anya being genuinely distraught that she failed. And yeah, I want to go to school. Because if I don't go to school, you will return me to an orphanage. It's not even that she wants to go to school. She wants to stay as a family, and she believes that the only way that they can stay as a family is if she succeeds and she goes to school. Yeah, the grandpa with the glasses and the grandpa with the half glasses. Yep. Spies always expect the worst case scenarios. But maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit we can be a family. Maybe, just on the off chance. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe we could. Maybe we could build something real. Yes, you could. Yes, you can. And yes, you will. And I hope for the best. And I know we will get the best. There will be downsides to it all. Of course. There will be tougher moments. I can already see that. But ultimately, familial bonds will win. I think that's the kind of story they're gonna show us. It's not going to be just wacky shenanigans. It's not gonna be just haha comedy. It's not gonna be just haha fish out of water funny. There's gonna be some real shit. I can see that. I guess we could see that from the moment where Anya got overwhelmed by the crowd to the point of having a nosebleed, right? That it's not all funny and laughs. There is gonna be some serious issues. And Anya isn't immediately over the fact that she was in an orphanage, that she was abused at some institute. She didn't immediately forget about it the moment she got a new family. No, she has issues and she will have to work through them with the support of her family. And there will be tough times. I can already see there's gonna be some bullies. And Anya will have to power through it as well. There's gonna be some funny moments with that, sure, absolutely. But there's gonna be some harshness of life as well. It's the kind of slice of life anime that really does show you a slice of life, of like real, genuine, actual life that has its up moments and its down moments. And what the fuck is going on here? uh, yeah, I think I kind of said all that I wanted to say in the ending portion there. That I can absolutely see this series being a true slice of life. Not a slice of life in the way it's commonly portrayed, where it's just, you know, carefree days at school, an arc of going to a convenience store to get some snacks, an arc of playing football, an arc of bathing in a river, you know, that kind of stuff. This is actually a vertical slice of an actual, real, genuine life. And I like it. I like it. It's gonna hit you hard at some point. I have no doubt. Because that's life. It has its ups, it has its downs. And we've seen that in this episode alone. There were comedic moments, yes, but there were also some very hard moments, very real. Mostly Anya's abandonment issues. They are very heavy, weighting on the entire series, essentially. It's constantly somewhere in the background, and you forget about it for those brief moments of funny and laughs. Yes, just as you do in life. During the brief moments of funny and laughs, you forget about your issues, about your problems. But you eventually have to face them. And that's exactly Spy X Family as an anime. And probably also as the manga or whatever the source material is. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I don't think I have much more to say about it. Just a genuinely good episode, and I can't wait for more of the headmaster, of Anya, of shenanigans happening at school. I'm gonna wait for that, and I hope you will join me when the next week comes and we watch episode 5. But right now, you tell me down in the comments what did you think of this episode of my reaction. Did you like this video? If so, then leave a like. Did you dislike it? Then leave a dislike. But if you did, then leave also a comment telling me why you didn't like it so that I can improve. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of future releases, and not only Spy X Family, but also Symphogear G review, Starlight, Skeleton Knight in Another World,
Tate no Yusha no Nariagari Season 2, and Shokei Shoujo Virgin Road. If you're interested in any of those, they're gonna be in the cards in the corner. They're also on my channel, so that's where you can find all those series and more. If you want to support me monetarily, you can do so on Patreon, right here and right here in the description. For $1 a month, you get a role on my Discord server, which you can join right here. That's the link to join my Discord server, and you can do it for free. It's open to everybody. Talk about anime, talk about stuff. We've been talking about Bollywood movies lately. And for $10 a month, you can get early access to non-seasonal shows. This time around, it's Symphogear G and Review Starlight. And if you want to support my channel non-monetarily, you can also do so with absolutely no cost to you by just spreading the word about the existence of my channel, about my videos. Share those videos with your friends and family and whatnot, because the more you spread the word about my channel and about my content, the more YouTube itself recommends that stuff, and the more my channel grows. And it's just a nice feeling seeing the line go up of subscribers and views and whatnot. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it from me for today. So as always, do all the good stuff, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Cheers. And this is yet another benefit that my patrons get. You get to be in the credits.